All right, so we back, just like Andy likes to say, for another episode. We're going off, kind of like last week. We're trying out some new times and new days, just to see which one works best for everybody and which one works best for us. But as always, follow us on Athletes Average on Twitter, Average Athletes on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Average Athletes on YouTube. If you rate us 5 stars on Apple Podcasts, we will read your review. So be sure to do that if you can. And also like the videos if you can. That'd be great. And sub to our YouTube. You'll get a little alert that comes up. Pretty cool. Spend a lot of time on it, so don't make it for nothing. How are you doing, Timo? How's your week been?
Good. Hey, before we get started, I want to shout out you, man. Harlan got engaged.
Yeah.
Saturday to his longtime girlfriend. So, yeah, he's out of the picture now.
Hey, congrats.
Taking forever. But that's pretty cool. I'm happy for you.
Appreciate it. Yep. No more fun for me.
Well,
a lifetime of fun.
Yeah.
So I'll introduce our guest. I'll let him introduce himself, actually. But I played high school baseball. His name's Connor John. He loved to beat the shit out of me with fastballs behind the dish. But Connor, tell him who you are, where you played, and what you're up to now.
All right. Well, I'm Connor. I grew up with Harlan since we were like 9 playing. We went to high school together. And then both went JUCO. I went and played at Pensacola State for 2 years. Then I went and played at Presbyterian College for 2 years. And now I'm back home in Tallahassee doing medical sales and hanging, chilling. Glad to be on the pod. Thanks for having me, guys.
Yeah. Presbyterian's D1, right?
D1, yeah. Smallest D1 in the country, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
That's in North Carolina?
South Carolina.
South Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
I know a kid that played football there, but I didn't really know what it was.
Small school.
So isn't it the Blue Hose or something?
Blue Hose, baby.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I was doing some tech work on the backside. It was messing up for us. But yeah, me and Connor actually, we played in the 9-year-old World Series and won it when we were little. So me and Connor go way back with the baseball.
All the way back. Very long.
So
where was that? What's the 9U World Series?
Jizzy Dean, baby.
Yeah.
They probably don't even have that anymore.
I don't know if they have it, but I know we won that.
I'm not really sure.
I know
probably
we won
Fortnite
that shit.
World Series.
I pitched and caught in the championship game. Didn't get MVP.
Yeah, Harlan was our team. There's a lot of people on that team.
Humble brag, Harlan.
I caught the first 5 innings and closed the game out, and I didn't get MVP. I was pissed.
Would you hit a home run too?
He probably did.
I don't remember. Tyler Holton got MVP.
Yeah, he did.
Well, y'all were stacked, huh?
Shout out to
Tyler Holton,
Hey,
Blake
we had Blake
Reed,
Reese,
yeah.
Cole Sands. We were stacked.
Cole Sands.
Dang, no wonder y'all won.
Yeah, we were stacked, dude.
Oh, man.
Name dropping.
I think that's all the big names that were on there, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so as always, we'll get into the current events first. So the first current event we have on here really makes me smile, makes me happy. Florida loses to Texas A&M. To Jimbo Fisher. Again, Florida cannot beat Jimbo Fisher. I hate Jimbo Fisher. He's a bitch, but he can beat the University of Florida whenever he wants.
Yeah. I guess I'm not like a huge fan of anything, but I'm a Florida fan, if anything. But I was telling our buddy Cody, he's a Georgia fan. I said the Florida-Georgia game's going to be pretty good this year. Florida's offense is pretty good, but their defense is trash. Georgia's defense is pretty good, but their offense
is bad.
Their offense is looking better, but it's not what it has been a couple years. And then I didn't even watch the game yesterday. he sent me a text and was like, something about like, oh, it ain't gonna be good this year, and I was like, oh, they lose, but yeah, dude, Florida's defense is bad. It's bad.
Me and Connor know how you feel. Our defense is very bad.
Dude, our defense, oh my God. They can't stop anyone. Anyone. It's so pathetic watching that.
The next
I had seen something on Twitter saying that UCF was the best team in Florida, and I think I believe it now.
Well, they lost, too.
They lost to Tulane. Yeah, it was like right after they lost, that poll came out.
Dude, the only undefeated team left in Florida is FAU, Willie Taggart.
Willie Taggart, dude.
They've had 4 games canceled because they have so much COVID. They've only played 1 game.
They just
dude,
partied.
it's at FAU, man. Party school.
Okay, NBA Finals. LeBron wins his 4th. Screw LeBron, whatever. I know there's a lot of Omar always. I'll get a text tomorrow when Omar listens to this. He's gonna be like, "I saw you hating on LeBron again." It's Omar's favorite person, but shout out to LeBron. Wins another title. You know, he's a great basketball player. I just don't like his political views.
Yeah, I do. I watched some of the finals with Andy because he bets on all the games, and I became like a huge Jimmy Butler fan. I like how he plays, dude. That dude is the GOAT.
Goes all out, 100%.
Yeah,
all game.
And like
he don't really fun to watch.
Yeah, he don't just say nothing about anything really. He just plays, says that he's just trying to win, blah blah blah. I don't know. I kind of like it, but yeah. Congrats to LeBron in the COVID year.
He still needs 2 more.
Yeah, what did he say after the game?
Couple more MVPs.
He wants his respect now.
Yeah,
bro, he's so good. Don't get. Did you, Harlan? Did you watch any of the games?
Hell no.
No, dude.
None of them.
Bro, watching him is actually crazy. He's so good.
Oh, I mean, I've watched him. I've watched him before. I just haven't watched him this year.
He is so fun to watch.
He's gonna put up 25, 10, 8 every single game, no matter what.
At least
you can write it in. He just does it, and I mean, I don't know. He probably gets a little jaded because he does that every night, but he is really really good, you know. But he's kind of a punk.
But my favorite.
I can definitely see.
My favorite thing to come out of the bubble is the video of Bronny James when he was smoking that joint. Did y'all see that?
No.
Okay, so I've been seeing those memes of like, I guess it was like LeBron losing game 5, and it's like memes of Bronny being like, "Yes, Dad ain't coming home for one more day." Like, okay, can you explain to me this?
Yeah, so
do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, he posted a story on Snapchat or something like 1 series ago, and he was smoking a joint. Like, he was smoking weed, and he was just and he was just talking. And so then the big joke was because all those players are in the bubble, like they can't leave where they are.
Right.
So the joke was like, Bronny was telling all of them like, "Hey, I need y'all to keep my dad there for at least another few games. He's gonna come here and whoop my ass."
Got it. That's funny as shit.
I saw one meme. It was like Dwayne Wade saying to LeBron, like, "Hey, you need to take care of your son," and LeBron was like, "What?" Like, because D-Wade's son is gay.
I don't think he's trans, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what he is, but
he's in the middle of transitioning from a male to a female.
Okay. Yeah, but I thought that was hilarious. The internet is funny, dude.
It is. That's why Connor deleted his Twitter. Dude, the Twitter gives me so much laughs. I can't delete it.
Man, I understand that. It's just so much negativity. It's just
yeah,
for
sure.
I couldn't take it anymore. I still got the Instagram, but
so MLB playoffs. My Yankees lost. I guess I'm rooting for the Rays now. I know they're in the same division. Don't hate me.
Yeah.
But
bandwagon.
I mean, now I'm going for the Rays. So I mean, baseball. I've never really like had a team. You know what I'm saying? I just like
never had a team.
I just like watching certain players play, and I just like I don't like love one team.
Yeah.
Like, I really want Mike Trout to win a World Series, but he stays on the Angels and never goes to the playoffs.
He's never going to win one.
He's never going to.
He's never going to win one.
Unless they sign, like, Trevor Bauer this offseason and another big arm.
Yeah.
And another bat. They need another bat and 2 big arms. But they're like.
Do they still have that guy from Asia? What's his name?
Ohtani, yeah.
Ohtani? Yeah. Is
he's
still
just
there?
always hurt.
Yeah. Yeah, he's more of like a hitter now. He doesn't really throw that much.
Yeah.
Oh. Dude, he was smoking like 95-mile-an-hour sinkers. That dude was so nasty.
I know.
Yeah.
But we can shout out Timo for putting this in here because I didn't even think about mentioning this, but Nate Lowe versus Myles Straw. You know, this is an Average Athlete podcast. Those 2 guys played JUCO baseball with me.
That's crazy, man. That's so cool.
They are playing each other in the ALDS.
Yeah, Nate's with the Rays and Myles is with the Astros.
That's really
pretty cool. They both played with Harlan his first year at St. John's. They both played.
Yep. And
big time JUCO players.
If you remember the tweet I sent out, I think it's like our most liked tweet on our Twitter account, but when the Rays clinched first for their division, there was a bunch of guys in the dugout smoking cigars, and there was one more heavy-set guy with his shirt off smoking a cigar, and that was Nate Lowe. So if any of y'all listening don't know which one he is, that was him.
Dude, I want the Astros to win, though. I think that was them.
How do you want them to win?
After them cheating, they still win. Like,
how do you want them to win?
Lit. It would be so cool.
Timo wants the controversy. That's all he wants.
Dude,
It would be. They don't have Verlander. They don't have Cole. They don't, dude. And if they win after cheating and after having a bad season, it would be lit.
That would be hilarious. I would like it just for the irony. Like, that's just funny. But I hate them as an organization now.
Like, other than Correa the other week saying something, they haven't really said a word.
That's true.
If they won,
coming out and saying that was just so gross.
If they won, dude, could you imagine Bregman and Altuve and all them just roasting everybody? It would be so funny.
They would, yeah.
The Bregman tweet would be hilarious. It would be all time.
Yeah. I still don't want.
And your boy Myles would get another ring, right?
Yeah.
He get his first real ring.
Myles, you keep getting paid.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. All right, what's next? Trump beats COVID. This one's a little outdated, but y'all see all the people come out? He took his mask off on his own porch with the helicopter 200 feet away, and they're like, oh my God. He just took his mask off in the White House.
Dude, he's a comedian. He's an actual comedian. It's so funny.
Should have Mike Pence destroyed Kamala in the debate.
Oh, yeah, it was pretty bad.
Dude, when he threw in the plagiarism of their COVID handling, and then threw in Joe Biden knows a little bit about that. I was just like, oh man, he just threw haymakers.
Dude. He got some jabs. He got a lot of jabs in on her.
I thought I had seen something. I mean, I don't know if it's real or not, but it was like 27 things that Kamala had lied about that night that she's like previously said she wouldn't do or would do. Yeah. Like contradicting herself.
Yeah, she literally said about the oil. Like Joe Biden, there's a video of Joe Biden walking up to someone and being like, look me in the eyes, look at me in the eyes. I promise you, we're going to get rid of the oil and the fossil fuels. And then
fracking.
Fracking.
Yeah.
And then the other night, she was like, no, we're not getting rid of fracking. I was what? Which one is it?
Dude, she's a chameleon. Whatever will get the votes.
Jesus. All right, well.
Did y'all see that they had like big celebrities like post a video naked and say stuff?
Sarah Silverman?
What?
Yeah.
What?
Weird.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Google it.
What do you mean?
Weird.
What were they saying?
Just to like vote for Biden, basically.
They were talking about mail-in ballots being naked. So like if you don't fill it out correctly, it's called a naked ballot and it doesn't count. So they got a bunch of celebrities to dress up naked and talk about a naked ballot. Like Sarah Silverman was literally tits out, hands on her tits, talking about the ballot. I was like, "What? This is ridiculous."
Yeah, it's weird. They're targeting high profile celebrities because they know those people have a following, and they're just trying to get the vote of whoever doesn't know who they're voting for, or people that follow those high profile celebrities. But it's crazy,
dude. If you think for 1 minute I'm gonna listen to a celebrity tell me to vote, like, why are you're a celebrity? Why are you telling me to vote? First of all, like, there's no. What I just don't. The whole political sphere right now is just so crazy, and
yeah, it is. God, this is Tana. You guys heard of like Tana Mongeau or something? Tana whatever.
Yeah.
He's like a Instagram famous chick.
Mm-hmm.
She put out. She would send you like a nude if you voted for Biden and like had proof or something.
Some perv was just like sitting there.
Oh, I had to tell. I had to make sure Andy didn't vote for Biden because he tried to get a quick nude, you know.
Dude, what is that about, man? That's crazy.
Sick, man. You got sick.
All right. What games you put on here? Oh, obviously Bama, Georgia. So picks. Oh, can we just pick who's gonna win, or do we have to pick the points?
That's gonna be this week's like over
game.
Yeah, last week we did the Florida State game, and everyone knew they were going to lose, so we did points. But,
right, so this week pick a winner and how much they win by. Oh,
really?
Yeah.
Why?
Cody
and Trice, if they're going to direct message me. Receipts. I have it on receipts.
Yo, why do you think they're going to smoke them?
I think Georgia's really good, but their offense just doesn't impress me. Like I know they like that mailman guy, but dude, he's not good. I think I know Ole Miss just put up 50-something points on the Alabama defense, but I don't think that Georgia offense.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't think that Georgia offense comes anywhere close to comparing to the Ole Miss offense. Nowhere close. Ole Miss put up 50 on Florida. Which Florida has terrible defense too. But still, I don't know. I think it's just a bad matchup for Georgia. I think it's just not a good matchup.
Yeah, what's your name?
Where is the game? Where is it at?
I think at Bama.
I haven't really
not that home field advantage matters really much anymore.
According to Dan Mullen, the only reason they lost is because Texas A&M had more than 25% capacity.
Oh my God. Love it. Love it, dude.
And because they couldn't stop that quarterback.
Yeah, I'll give you your picks while I look and see where this game's at.
All right, team.
What's Georgia's quarterback's name? Bennett? Is his last name Bennett?
Stetson Bennett.
Stetson Bennett, that's right. I mean, dude, he's been playing pretty good, actually. I'm not going to roast him. He's been doing well. He makes the right reads and the right plays when they need it, I guess is what he's really doing. But they haven't played a defense like Bama's. So, I don't know. We'll see how good he really is this next week. But I think Bama's going to win. I'm going to go by 9.
9. All right. Well, I guess that leaves me. Dude, I'm going with the upset. I think Georgia wins.
All right.
I think Georgia wins by like 6.
6. Yeah, I could see that.
The game's at Bama. The only thing I don't – so, like –
it doesn't matter.
Listen, Georgia hasn't beat Bama with Jake Fromm, and Stetson Bennett is like Jake Fromm's shorter, less smarter, less stronger armed little brother. Like, they're not going to beat him with this guy if they couldn't beat him with Jake Fromm. Like, that's just how I look at it.
Georgia's got a pretty good D, though. That's what I'm saying.
I wouldn't be surprised if Georgia won. I'm not taking them to win. I think Alabama.
Yeah, no, I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy with it. Georgia by 6.
What did you say, Harlan? 17 or 19?
Yeah, he said 17.
17. Over 2 touchdowns for sure.
That's crazy.
Two tutties and a field goal.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, if Georgia just falls apart, I could see that. Dude, Mac Jones is legit. Shout out Jacksonville. He went to Bowls. That dude is legit.
He is. He's
Who?
slinging it.
Mac Jones, quarterback for Bama.
Oh, yeah.
He went to Bowls High School out here. It's a private school, big football school.
I've heard of Bowls.
Yeah. Dude, I love the way he throws it. It looks like straight out of a movie. It's perfect.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm talking high of this guy. I kind of like him, you know what I mean?
Okay. Or this week.
Okay. This was my second year at Dart, and it was the spring, in the beginning where JUCOs would play a D2 or D1 school just as a scrimmage game.
Mm-hmm.
And we went to Valdosta and played. And it was I had already signed to Valdosta, and the day before I had rolled my ankle in a workout, and my ankle was this big, and my coach made me play because I was signed there to play. So that day, but that had nothing really to do with me playing. I ended up playing, but what the funny part is if you've played at Valdosta, right field is you can't see anything at from 4 to 6:30 when the sun's going down. Because the sun is right there. It's right there in your face, and there's no trees, no nothing. And it was I don't even remember what time we played, but it was early in the game. Our starting right fielder, he was a first-team all-conference player the year before, had signed. He played at South Alabama. He's a really good player. And he was my roommate. And he's in right field. Ball's tipped to him. And he doesn't even, catch it. He has it looks terrible. Coach pulls him. First, it was probably second inning.
Jeez.
And what was funny is when he was running back in and he gets to the dugout, Coach Hemmings goes, "Colton, why'd you miss that fly ball?" And Colton, and everyone knows the sun is bad. You can't see. Colton goes, "I couldn't see it. The sun was in my eyes." And Coach Hemmings goes, "What do you mean the sun was in your eyes? It's 90 million miles away." Screams it. Everyone probably within 3 miles heard him say it. So it was just that's the last thing you would want to hear from the coach. And he put him on blast in front of everybody.
Jesus.
And dude, the next right fielder, the very next pitch, ball hit right to him, misses it. And we were oh no. No one wants to go out there. We'll play with 2 outfielders if we got to.
Jesus.
But that was just a funny story looking back. But
dude, I thought you were about to say, and so he got pulled and I had to go out with my sprained ankle.
No. The sprain, I just thought of the sprained ankle part actually. I was trying to not play. I was like, "Coach, I can't even walk." He's like, "Oh, you play first base. Just swing the bat, and if you can't run, I'll pinch run for you." And I'm like, "So am I playing the field?" He's like, "Yeah, you play first base. You don't have to move." And I was like, "Well, I cannot move at all. How am I supposed to play?"
That's the idea of first base. Yeah, you're playing first. You're not fucking moving.
And that's the biggest JUCO move ever. Oh, you're already signed to this school. They already know you can play, but we're gonna make you play today.
We're gonna play you while you're hurt,
even though your ankle's probably broke.
That's funny. So I saw, because I think Connor has 1 or 2 he wants to tell. So I saw Timo's note on that, and it said sun is 90 million miles away. And it immediately made me remember, and Connor, you're going to have to help me remember the details on this. But
okay,
we were warming up for a game in high school on JV. Coach Smitty was our coach. And for some reason, Alex Vergara starts talking about if the sun turned off, how long would we last? How long would we stay alive? And this is right before a game. And for some reason, everyone is like so intrigued about this idea. For some reason, everyone's like, "Oh, dude, like
we argued for like 30 minutes."
Yeah. Oh, dude, like 10 minutes, and people be like, "Dude, are you kidding? We would last weeks. It would be weeks until we died." And I was like, "Dude, we would freeze in a matter of minutes. Like, there's no way." And then people were like, "Well, it doesn't just turn off; it'd blow up, and it'd blow us all up, dude." Like 30-minute conversation. We lose the game. Smitty had heard us talking about this, and
one of our 4 losses that year.
Yeah, after the game, we're in there, and he's like, "And y'all are sitting there talking about the fucking sun turning off." Dude, it was so.
He was the meanest. He was so awesome as an assistant coach and so scary as a head coach.
Oh yeah. We thought he was gonna be the coolest coach ever because he was just the pitching coach, and he was awesome. And then the next year, they're like, "Oh yeah, he's gonna be the JV coach." And we were like, "Hell yeah!" And then it was the worst year ever. He was so mean.
So mean, dude. And then he was the pitching coach again for varsity, and he was awesome again. So
yep, went right back to it. All right, go ahead, Connor.
All right. So my first one, it's also a coach story from Pensacola State. This was my freshman year, I want to say. So we were not very good. And so this is like right when conference first started, and we're playing Chipola in a doubleheader on Saturday. So I think we played Chipola 10 times, and I don't think we won one game against them out of my 2 years there. And we normally got run ruled. So this is the first time I'm playing Chipola. And we had a doubleheader that day, and the first game gets done, and we get smoked, like probably 17-2. Smoked. We're like all just like not wanting to be there. We have another game to go. We're probably going to get rolled again. And so the coach calls us all into the locker room. Hold on, let me.
He's telling his dogs to shut up.
Yeah. And so he calls us all in the locker room, and I'm hiding in my locker. Thank God I didn't pitch because we were getting like home run after home run. And so I guess he had a world, right? So I guess he memorized this entire speech. And so, you know the part where he goes, "This is not just a game, it's our lives."
Yeah.
Like, you know that? And he like slams his hands down. Well, he had a bat in his hands. And he goes, "This is my fucking life," and hits a trash can that was right next to one of our players, and it scared the shit out of him. He jumped out of his seat and was like on the ground, like terrified. And it was Keel. Keel's on the ground, and so he's still screaming. Finishes the speech and was like, Keel's still on the ground. He looks at him and goes, "Are you okay, Keel?"
Keel was a
and he just gets back up,
LSU.
And then we go out and get rolled by 10 again.
Yeah. I was trying to give him. Keel was a badass pitcher committed to LSU, right, Connor?
Yeah.
That's why he was like, "Keel, are you okay? You're our best player."
Was that the year Chipola had like 11 dudes drafted?
Yeah, that was the year. They had
crazy.
I think 4 top 10 rounders.
Yeah.
4 or 5 top 10 rounders. Dude, they were so good. So good.
Was Bowden in those 11 players that year? Or was he
was so good, man. That was the best team I played, like, counting college. And we played, like, Auburn and Alabama. Like, we played a bunch of different schools, South Carolina, Clemson. They were still the best team I've ever played against.
Yeah.
And they were JUCO. I shit you not.
I remember him.
Yeah, that dude was so good.
And he was fast.
Dude, he would just drop. He was so fast.
Yeah, he was like a second-round pick.
Yeah, he was a second-round pick.
Stupid.
Harlan, did you ever go on a visit there?
Yeah, I went with Blake. Me and Blake Reese. Rides, and they said, "We will give you a walk-on spot." And I said, "Screw you."
Dude, that's what they. But that's the thing. Like, you're really good, and they still only gave you a walk on. You know?
Yeah. I was like,
They did that to me and Andy too. Andy went into a bullpen and hit.
Your Harding is?
Yeah, he threw like.
Bro,
99.
that dude was 5'8", throwing 98 miles an hour.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. He was 5'8".
Yeah, that was my like first visit. No.
Bro, they didn't offer Blake.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, it was
maybe
crazy.
They did.
When
I
Andy
didn't
told me
go
they
in
didn't
there.
offer him.
I could be misremembering,
like,
but I don't think they offered either one of us.
Yeah.
Dude, they're beasts. Just beasts.
I don't know who they offer then. Where are they getting their money?
Yeah, no idea. All right. So in Pensacola, I don't know if you guys have been around there, but there's like 3 different parts. There's like the beach, and then there's Milton, and then there's Pace. So Milton is where all the rednecks hang out. And this was my sophomore year, and we had this kid on our team who was 23. So baseball, 23 years old, man. And so he decides, it's like our second week there, and he decides to invite everyone to a bonfire there, like out to his place in Milton. And so we're like, yeah, dude, whatever. And so we get a crew to roll up, you know. So we're like, all right, this is going to be fun. We're going to see all these rednecks. Like, it's going to be hilarious. So we get there, big-ass bonfire, huge. And there's guys, like, talking about using chloroform to knock people out. Nice. They're in their, like, Pet Boys uniform, like, just got off work. And we're like, what are we doing here? Like, what are we doing here? These guys are in wife beaters. They're, like, 35 years old. And there's, like, just all these, like, scary individuals. And so all of a sudden, these boys on our team from Vero Beach roll up. And they walk in, you know, in flat bill hats, bro, beer pong with them. And they start talking shit, whatever. So tension starts to build. And we're like, all right, this is probably not a good idea. Probably not a good idea to start a fight with a bunch of rednecks, you know. We're like, yo, where's one of the, we asked, like, where's Matt? Where's Matt? And we're like, no idea. So apparently he had been hooking up with one of the guy's girlfriends in the woods.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So the guy finds out about it, of course, you know. So I'm sitting back, and all of a sudden, this boyfriend comes up and just sucker punches him. Not like right here, split him right on the eye, and all hell broke. I don't know. There was probably 35 of them there, and like 8 of us. So me and watching this brawl go out, and we're waiting on to get everyone to get in the car so we can fucking leave, you know? And all of a sudden, the rednecks see everyone trying to run to our car. Some dude with boots jumps up, drop kicks me in the head with boots on. I shit you not. And I'm like, I'd never seen a guy actually go lateral inside a car and drop kick someone in the face, but he just did it to me. Sweet. Then I got punched in the face. They finally got out of there. Like, I think Crump had to pull them off. They were hitting me for no reason, hitting Crump. So we finally got out of there, and we get back to our house that we were at, and we had the kid that hooked up with the girl with us, and we were like, why? Like, why? He was like, dude, what did I do? Didn't remember.
To me, because if I'd been sitting in my car and I saw that going on and people running out of the house, I'm like, gone, bro.
I was telling Crump, I was like, dude, we gotta go. We gotta leave them. We gotta leave them. They're gonna kill us.
I'd have been out of it.
And it was so scary. It was probably the scariest I've ever been. Like, dude, I didn't know these guys had guns. Like, I'm sure they had guns. Thank God they didn't bring them out, you know. But it was terrifying. But yeah, don't go to Milton.
Did you play with Willie Carter over there?
Oh, dude, Willie is probably top 10 of my favorite people I've ever met in this world.
He played next level with us.
Dude, I watched that man eat chicken bones. Straight chicken bones. Finished a wing, and he was like, the bone tastes good too. And I was like, what do you mean, Willie? And he goes, and just ate a chicken bone.
All right,
I remember the first time I met Willie, we were like warming up before a game down in like South Florida.
Mm-hmm.
and they're like, yeah, Willie's here. Like, we're gonna win today. And I'm like, you just look at him, he doesn't look like much,
dude.
And
you look at him, and you're like, whoa.
Yeah, he takes one swing in the cage, and it was like a home run derby swing, trying to hit it like 900 feet. And I was like, what?
Bro.
It was like his first swing. He like gets out of the car and takes a mammoth hack. And they're like, yeah, Willie, you're ready? And he takes like 30 more just like it. And I'm like,
dude,
holy cow, who is this guy? Dude, he swung like that every time. I was like, what in the world?
Every swing he ever took was so awesome.
It was so, he comes out of the cage. What's up, man? What's up, man? How you doing? That's how he talked. Like, what's up, dude?
So,
what's up, man?
Timo, we have a surprise for you for this week.
What is it?
So, we couldn't find a really funny picture of Connor. His friends probably have all of them. So I just figured I'd get another one of you.
All right. Is it a picture of me?
It's a video. I've probably seen it before.
Yeah.
Dang, it shared the wrong one. Hold on. Let me see if I can fix this.
I'm nervous, dude. Where is this at? Is this at Valdosta?
This is my 21st birthday.
Oh. Audio on. That's the funny part.
Y'all can see it? Or no?
There you go.
Everybody drink.
Could y'all see it?
That was the second night we went out, right?
Yes.
So
what was that for?
We had went to Panama City for Harlan's birthday.
That's right.
And the first night we got kicked out. And then the second night we had all got super wasted because Andy was going to karaoke mask off. We were going to go to a bar or a club. I don't even know what it was. And he was going to sing karaoke, the mask off song. Did we get kicked out that night too, Harlan?
Yeah, both nights.
Yeah, that night too, we got kicked out. And dude, I don't even know how we could drink that much. There's no way we could do that now.
Hell no, dude.
We went to McDonald's after, and some of our buddies went to a strip club. So whoever didn't go to the strip club went to McDonald's, and I started drinking it. And that's what that was. I said everybody's drinking tonight.
You can't even tell what he says.
Dude, that whole trip is a blur anyway. I don't even know.
If you could take one guess on who went to the strip club, who would you say went, Connor?
Who went to the trip? Can you tell me who went on that trip?
Me, Andy, Timo, Harrison, Chris Moore, and Cody.
Harrison, Chris Moore, and who was the last one?
Cody was the last one. I don't remember if Cody went or not.
I don't remember either.
Cody who?
Ilgenfred.
He's one of our buddies. But no, you got in the first one.
100%, dude.
I don't remember if Cody went. He would know. I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't either.
Dude, so who went with Harrison?
Dalton, Hester, Harrison.
Yeah, he met up with some.
To recap last week, I think I already said this, but we did the Florida State game. I took Florida State losing by 28+. Tyler took Florida State losing by 24+. And Timo took Florida State losing by 19+. So Timo wins because they lost by 16. Very surprising that they lost by 16. I was very happy with that.
Yeah, man. I agree.
So that leaves us to if we ever get really big, the winner of those segments, if the guest wins, we'll get a free shirt. But we're not that big yet, so sorry, y'all aren't doing y'all's job. Whoever's listening to this, you're not doing your job.
Yeah, Venmo us.
Subscribe.
So would you rather? We do not have any suggestions in the chat, so I have 3 for us. The first one is, would you rather have one nipple or two belly buttons?
Belly button B, though.
I have no idea.
Can I pick where it is?
Yeah. I'm saying you pick where your one nipple is, too.
If I could... Wait, what?
Just have one?
Right, yeah.
Or you have two
it's not like
buttons.
your nipple's in the middle of your chest, right?
Yeah, that would suck.
Where you just got two belly buttons, like...
Yeah, right above each other.
Okay, if I can't choose, I'm going with the nipple.
Yeah.
But if I can choose, I'm going with the belly button because I'll put it wherever no one can see it.
Put it on your bottom of your foot.
Yeah. Or on my ass. Like, I'm too...
All right.
You would put it right there. It's out here.
Andy's the worst one.
Oh, he would have said his butt.
Would you rather? Because I know he has a riding lawnmower, but I know
like,
I've had
like too high,
yes,
or too low.
Yeah, I've used one that's too
high.
low, and I've never used one that's too high. But the one that was too low hurt my back so much.
Dude, it hurts so bad. But I feel like if it's too high, you can't get any leverage.
I
bro.
know. I feel like you'll just be lifting it off the ground.
I'm going too high and then weed eating everything else that I can't get to. I'm not bending over for nothing.
I'm probably
Dude,
just going too low. I'm probably just going with the low one.
Too low and put ice my back and get some Advil. That's about all I can do.
All right, this one is.
How's it going?
This is the last one. This one's interesting. I really haven't. I get the advantage of looking at these earlier because I put them on here, but I still am unsure about this one. Would you rather have hands that keep growing as you get older forever, or feet that keep growing as you get older forever? So would you rather your hands never stop growing or your feet never stop growing?
Is there a third option? You
No.
know what I mean?
No, that's not an option.
Thanks.
I'm
All
going
the perverts
with
on
C,
the
dog.
show, bro.
I'm going with C. And I'm riding with that.
I'm probably going with hands.
Hands,
much-
dude.
They never stop growing. So they just grow each year. Like they just like your little kid.
Yeah,
they just keep getting bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, are they growing an inch or are they growing up like 6 inches?
Well, they
Or like
say
a
your
foot.
nose. They say your nose never stops growing, but you can't really tell. So if it's growing kind of like your nose is.
The only reason I'm not going with feet, like stop having to buy a different size shoe and I could just keep a lot of shoes. I don't want that to happen again. I don't want to have to keep buying different size shoes.
It'd probably be good for you to change your style.
Whatever.
Dude, but then you're going to be like 50 years old with clown feet.
Yeah, but we're
Yeah,
going to be
I don't
50
know.
with hands the
But
size of a
like
freaking...
huge hands would look weird.
Ugh.
I'm going with
Dude,
hands.
I'm going hands.
Humongous?
But Shaq is 7 foot tall.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I would be 5'11" with enormous hands.
They're big grippers.
Oh, man.
You'd be able to do anything. You'd be able to dunk.
Great swimmer.
That's
Great swimmer.
Maybe just
I don't
take
know.
both.
I don't know about that one, honestly.
Take both and just even it out.
I'd probably just cut my feet off.
Talk about. I know I need to do my average athlete advertising. Tell them to go follow us on YouTube. Sub to our YouTube. Go rate us on Apple Pods. We're on Spotify. Average Athletes. We're Athletes Average on Twitter. We're everywhere. We're live on Twitter right now. So
Yeah, and be sure to keep following us because we are changing our times a little bit, kind of playing around and stuff. So it was on Sunday for the first 3.
first 3.
And then last week was Sunday. It was just a different time. But today's Monday. But we're just messing around with it. Stay tuned with us and give us a like, follow, all that good stuff. Let us know you're watching. That's what we like to know. We had a random person last week hop on here and
Yeah.
Say what's up. Didn't even know.
We will.
Yeah, we didn't know the word.
Connor, if you don't have anything else, you're going to play us out to whatever song you want. It won't be on the live show because we'll get kicked off the YouTube, but it will be on the podcast. So, song of your choice to play us out.
Ooh. Money by Pink Floyd.
Yeah, there you go.
Lord. I got it.
My little cousin said hi.
Thanks for having me on the pod. I had a lot of fun.
That's
Everyone
fun.
go like and subscribe these boys. They're really cool. Average
sure.
athletes,
Connor-
boyos.
Connor will be back when we have our Trials High School alum pod, where we'll have a bunch of people on here. We're going to do the same thing.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
So,
Yeah.
Also, everyone go shout out and congrats to Harlan and Nicole for getting engaged again.
thanks.
Yeah. And if you want to be on the podcast, if you're an ex-athlete or whatever, just played in high school or you didn't play at all, it don't matter. It's whatever. If you want to be on, let us know. We'll try and schedule you out, get you on.
Yeah, also, one thing I really did want to stress, too, is because we have a bunch of, like, high school and JUCO recruits that follow us on Twitter. So, I know we joke around about a lot of stuff, just kind of have fun with it. But if you actually do have, like, a serious question about a recruitment or, like, is any advice that you do want, we do literally only have college athletes on here. So, we're not going to, like, call you out or make fun of you. We'll actually read your whatever question you have or anything and give you the best advice we possibly can. So, yeah, don't be afraid to DM us with any question.
Yep.
All right. We out. Money by
Appreciate
Pink
it, man.
Floyd. Appreciate it, Connor.